Is the Second Amendment just for muskets? You might be asking yourself if you're an idiot. So we've heard the argument countless times from gun control advocates.
I think the Second Amendment is in the Constitution so that we can have muskets when the British people come over in 1800.
It's wrong. It's wrong!
Our founding fathers wrote the Second Amendment for a reason. They knew about the future evolution of guns. Assault rifles already existed at the time of the Constitution being written.
The right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
What if guns get, way bigger than today?
Well, I hadn't thought about that.
When citizens are unable to purchase or own a firearm, they are more susceptible to violent crime due to the inability to defend themselves. This is seen in the fact that when gun control is lessened, making it easier for American citizens to own and purchase a firearm, homicide rates decrease. Not only does increasing gun control laws result in an increase in homicide rates, limiting the ability for citizens to obtain a firearm is in direct violation of the Second Amendment. This was seen in the Supreme Court case District of Columbia v. Heller in 2008. In this case, the handgun ban that Washington, D.C. issued in 1997 was deemed unconstitutional. During the time of the ban, homicide rates continued to increase, despite having handguns be banned. The same was seen in Chicago in 1982 when handguns were banned.
Something else to note, along with the 80% drug-related gun homicide, is most gun crime occurs in heavily populated areas, urban areas, big cities. And the United States has more big cities than many countries on this list combined, which is why many crime bureaus readily admit that comparing violent crimes across different countries is nearly impossible to do. Matter of fact, in a study in 1994, they found that only 21% of gun crimes involved a firearm purchase through a store or traditional outlet, meaning legally. The most recent study would suggest that it's closer to between 3 and 11%. There's a variance because these issues are kind of hard to study. Felons aren't known for their truthful integrity.
Limiting Americans' rights to have a gun does not create a safer society. Limiting Americans' rights to have a gun does not reduce homicide rates. And limiting Americans' right to have a gun is in direct violation of the Second Amendment.